Sam, in terms of effort, can you have asked much more from your players tonight, do you think?
No, I was really proud of the team. I thought we were in the game for a long period. A couple of tries scored. We had our time again. We might be disappointed with because a couple of one-on-one misses early, and then the ball at the floor in the for one of them. So we just we gave ourselves a bit too much to do probably, but the effort was outstanding. Again, we lost Ollie early, so. I don't know. We've got Ben Curry playing in the halves and Steph Ratchford. So it was a fair effort. Yeah.
Willie's just been here and basically said it was a case of them taking your chances and you guys maybe not doing. Do you think that's probably a fair assessment?
Yeah, I'd agree so. Yeah, they got some great players. So I thought he could cause a bit of trouble in the second half. Otherwise I thought we won parts of the game, important parts of the game, but we just the most important scoreboard we lost. So.
Yeah. Obviously, you got it back to 12-24 with, I think there was about 20 minutes left still. Was there a real belief there that you could really go and trouble them at that back end there?
Yeah. I mean, they're a hard team to break down regardless. And we're missing so many, creative players. So it's always going to be hard to score points. But we were pretty close a couple of times down there. We had plenty of ball down there as well. So. We didn't have it's hard to attack when you in the 10. It's really hard, and we're probably too close at times. So, but again, the effort was really good. Really pleasing. It sets us up really well now for the next couple of weeks.
Obviously, you'll be hoping that your team will look a lot different at Wembley. But has it taught you tonight about what you feel like you need to do in terms of getting over the top of them?
Well, we'll take a bit out of the game for sure. Yeah, we'll take a bit out of the game for sure.
Go for it.
Sam, obviously you played the game and we know how tough this game is to play. There's been a lot of work done around head contact. But when Geordie goes down and it's a clear injury, one of the rules that baffles me is that a knock-on's given when it's clear a player's clearly injured and looking after himself. Is that something that the game needs to look at? It's a bit odd.
That would require a bit of common sense.
But it would, yeah.
Which is not very common these days.
Correct. Well, from your perspective, should that be something to look at?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to complain about it, but again, it would require common sense. I'm just not sure how common that is these days.
No. And that left edge tonight, you said it in your pre-match, post-match, a lot of young up-and-coming Warrington talent on the left, and we had Willie in a minute saying about Pettick, one of the best centres in the comp, and for most parts of the game he stood up really well against seasoned pros.
Yeah, like Renchie, Connor's on his 2 games into an ACL return, so I thought he handled himself really well. He had some great touches on the ball. And Aaron's going to grow into a great first team player. He's a very quality young lad. Adam Mulroy's just getting better as he keeps growing. They're all great lads. But Hiku's a quality player as well. So he had his moments, and that's he's hard to control. So we expect a bit of that tonight.
And finally, Ben Artill. You said you wanted to give him some minutes. Good to see him on the field, and when he came on, he speeded the ruck up, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, with Benny, probably thought about trying to get him out there a bit earlier, but Crowther was feeling pretty good, and he was enjoying his role at 9 there. Just hope his injury's not too bad, and it won't cost him a spot in a couple of weeks.
How are the injuries looking?
Well, in all these cases, it's not looking great. So we'll scan. I don't want to say anything that's wrong, but we'll scan it. First thoughts, it's not great.
Yeah. How about Crowther? Is he okay?
Yes, pretty similar.
Yeah. Matt Duffy came off late on. Is that just an abundance of precaution? Was it?
Well, he's carrying a couple of bumps. So one of them he was feeling towards the back end. The game was gone. So just had a spare sub so I could get him off.
Yeah.
Don't want to lose stuff as well.
No, of course. Sam Powell and Mark Sneed, they didn't play tonight. Yeah. Is there anything serious there, or was that just precautionary?
Well, Sneedy took a bang last week. I'm a little bit worried about it. So he's okay, but he's just it's been superhuman effort the last couple of weeks. So I've been pushing him pretty hard, and he's not been great this week. So we just didn't take that risk. And Sam, it's a similar boat, playing big minutes, and he just couldn't get to the game this week. He wanted to, they both wanted to play, but they just couldn't quite make the fitness tests and pass what they needed to pass.
Sorry Sam, just because it's the first time I've spoken to you since the announcement yesterday, just a comment on Zane Musgrove's exit, please.
Yeah, I commented on it pre-game. You know, he's. I'm not going to comment on any detail of anything, which I think everyone's after. You know, but we dealt with everything internally. We went through a great process with it, and you know, Zane, he's actually picked up playing at Holden, which is great. So hopefully, he gets to go there and play some good rugby and get himself back on the field.
Apologies if this was also last then, but that obviously opens up a quote spot and some salary cap space. Is that anything that you're looking into straight away?
No, nothing straight away. You know, it does probably give us some flexibility, but nothing that we're looking at right away. So you know, we'll try and be targeted with our approach and see. You know, we'll see what unfolds over the next month or two, and see if we can add to the roster. Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Thank you.
Sam.